Hey, what's going on, guys? How's it going? Here on PP Reviews today, we're going to actually do a review. Amazing, right? So, this is the Romanian WASR 10, imported by Century Arms, and it is fan-freaking-tastic. It's an AK-47 clone. It's firing the 7.62 by 39 round, and we're going to play around with it a little bit today. Alright, so I picked this guy up like 6 months ago or something like that, and I got 1,500 rounds with it, and I've only burned 300 or so of those rounds, which I'm kind of embarrassed about because I do really enjoy this gun. It's really fun. It is more or less just a semi-automatic AK-47. The quality is decent. Of course, for a $600 gun, you're not going to get that $1,200 plus quality. I haven't had a single issue with this, but like I said, I've only put 300 rounds through it. I don't know. So far, it's been really fun. I've tried a few different mags with it. The original steel mag that I got with it and this Tapco mag, they both slot in decently. I'm not super good at the hook yet, but you know, practice makes perfect. But neither of them have had a single feeding issue, as you would expect with an AK-47. I'm using both Tull ammo and Wolf, just steel core, just cheap Russian surplus garbage, but it does the trick. The really cool thing about this is that it actually has a 14mm negative thread on it, so it's extremely easy to find muzzle devices. So I've got a little flash can on here right now. I really enjoy this guy here. It's a compensator. It's really nice. When I'm using this, I can more or less just hear and feel the recoil spring. I'm not actually feeling basically any recoil whatsoever. The flash can I'm just using because it's fun. It's about the same though. Recoil on this thing is not bad at all. It's a one-handed gun if you really want a one-handed AK. I don't know. It's not terrible. Tear down on is exactly the same as you would expect on any other AK. Cleared. Take off your dust cover. Pull your recoil spring. That rod in there, you can get in close on that if you don't mind. That rod in there is actually made up of a pair of bent kind of U joints there, so it actually will move around a little bit, and it just means that it's not going to be so incredibly stiff in here that it's either going to snap or anything like that. So that's pretty nice. A lovely bolt comes on out. That is a rotating bolt face. Ba-doom. And yeah, there's definitely some carbon scoring. This thing needs to be cleaned for sure. That's nothing wrong with the gun. That's just my bad. We put a couple mags through it already and haven't cleaned it since. So bad me. I will clean it. Don't you worry. For all those who are cringing about it out there. So I really don't need to take the gas tube off right now. But once you flip this lever up, the gas tube just pops right off. So it comes apart like every other AK in the world. And it goes back together exactly the same. It's easy, I swear. Get that out of here. There we go. So, bolt goes home. Spring drops in place. Dust cover goes on. Now the dust cover can be kind of a pain in the butt, I found, every single time, because you're fighting against this spring when you're setting it down. It locks in against the back here, so you just really gotta either smack it or just give it enough pressure when you are putting it down and make sure that you're staying in the groove up front here. And that's the problem, you can't stay in that stupid groove. There we go. Alright, now all the fun stuff's out of the way. Sorry. Have a good day, guys. I'm just kidding. Don't be stupid. Of course we're going to shoot it. I'm going to shoot it. Jess is going to shoot it. There's nobody else here, but they can shoot it too. Well, okay, so these are 30-round mags. I've already blown through about half of this one, so I'm just going to empty the rest of it. This thing will accommodate the 40s, the drums, whatever the heck you want to use with it. Anything that is 7.62 by 39, AK-47 compatible, will run through this gun. Man, I wish I had remembered the frickin' sight mount. Ah, painful. Okay, as with most AKs, there are some AKs that will lock back, but in general, AKs don't lock back. This does not lock back when it's empty. It is in fact empty. So, what I was lamenting about a moment ago is, can you swing around here so I don't have to aim the gun in the opposite direction? Thank you, my good sir. I guess we have to come on at you, but... so this actually models after the AK-74N model that actually has this dovetail mount on the side. And you can put a PSO scope, you can put, what I have is an actual Picatinny rail adapter on here that just clamps onto the side, sets a Picatinny rail over the entirety of the dust cover. You can also buy replacement dust covers with a Picatinny rail actually built into them. It's generally going to be more stable than would be the floating Picatinny, just because that has any wobble between the connection on the side here, between the dovetail mount and the actual clamp. It's got any wobble there, but it also has any wobble that this dovetail has with the receiver of the AK. But in general, it's probably a 10% difference, 5-10% difference in accuracy at beyond 100 meters. And I don't know many people hunting with an AK-47. Hey, if you do, good on you. But in general, especially using junk ammo like this, you're not going beyond 100 meters. This is, for me, it's a range gun. And it's kind of a no-shit weapon, I guess, if you really need something. But it's really fun to shoot. It's really simple to shoot. A new shooter could jump right into it, no problem at all. Young shooters or smaller shooters could jump into it with no problem at all. It is honestly the mag feels heavy and intimidating or whatever, and then you get it in there, and it's just you can more or less. The recoil is nothing. It's a little more than an AR-15, about of the same weight, but it's not terrible at all. I really enjoy it. Now Jesse's gonna shoot it a lot, aren't you, Jesse? Did
I cut you off? I'm sorry.
Not at all.
Oh. It's endless! There we go.
Yeah, 30 rounds is a lot. That wasn't even 30. I fired like 3 or 4 out of there. It's just like, I actually ride it like about
Like that? Like
yeah,
that?
yeah. I just
like
aim
that?
it. I'd ready. Yeah, yeah. Ready?
Basically.
Backblast clear. Exactly. No, but I ride it like here.
That pocket.
Yep.
Interesting. This, by the way, is extremely hot.
Oh yeah.
I definitely learned that the immediate way.
Yeah, see,
the wood
my
handles pretty well.
hand always wants to go forward on this. And
Oh
then
yeah.
As soon as you fire a couple rounds, you're like, oh, that's get warm.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what my shoulder looks like. This is crevice. It's a crevice right there. It's a little pocket, but you gotta find the right spot.
Yeah.
Get that
Yeah,
right
the
spot.
stocks on the AKs, they ride a little bit higher. I've noticed, just because of the way it's shaped, but it's not bad, right?
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Okay, so all in all, for the limited time that I have had this rifle and the limited amount of rounds that I have put through it, I love it. I highly recommend it, and you should go out and buy 3 of them. And yeah, just do it. Well, what we're going to do right now is we're going to load 5 rounds in either magazine. We're going to fire all 5 at a target, switch mags, fire the next 5 at the other target. And we're going to see who can be more accurate with that. It is raining, if you didn't notice, so I'm not sure how targets are going to stick out there. I don't know that they're going to do very well. You knocked steel over, sir.
I sure did. I did more than that too. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I blew a leg out earlier on it, so that's why it tipped over so easily. But we do have some hard drives and buckets and stuff like that, so yeah, we're going to plink around here a little bit and see what we think of it. My goal here is to just hit the hard drive over here. Just one time. I'm not good with these sights yet. Okay. Yay.
Hi.
Ha. There we go. One more.
Click.
Nope. Counting is hard.
Counting is hard, especially when you're enjoying yourself.
There we go. Should be 5. I can count sometimes. I'm not perfect with it, but you know, practice makes perfect, and I only have 1,200 rounds left to practice. Darn. We'll time the next one. Are you aiming at anything?
I was if you were looking at the desert.
Okay, murder that.
You make it gently.
Get rid of that hard drive. You tipped it over.
It's so high! I love it though!
You were a lot less deliberative in your shooting, but I appreciate that about you.
Absolutely.
So that is the WASR 10, imported by Century Arms and made in the good old country of Romania. I highly encourage you to check one out if your local gun shop has one for rental. Shoot it a few times before you buy it, but I recommend that you buy one. They're very fun, very cheap to shoot, and yeah, I think that's going to be one that sticks around for me for a long time. I never know what you're doing.
Joke's on you.
Thank you for joining me, everybody. I appreciate you stopping by. If you like what we're doing, you know where the subscribe button is, you know where the like button is, you know where the bell thingy dingy is. Hit them all if you like this, and we'll bring you some more content later. Thanks once again. Have a good one. Peace.
The recoil will reset and you keep tugging forward. Keep tugging! Come on!
Reciprocating charging. Steel.
Okay.
Dink. Oh yeah. Let me see that gas tube. Oh yeah. When the cavemen found AK-47, the world was changed forever. See, the thing is, you can actually fire faster just by pulling the trigger.
Keep tonguing the camera like it's your date.
Oh, it is. Later.
Yum, yum, yum.
Bye, baby.
Got that megapixel.
Well, it is nice because it makes you kind of work. It really makes you work on your speed.
Where that might be true, all of my gut and jiggle is definitely not supportive.
10, scene 2, take 1, sound sync. Wait. Sound sync, bitches! zipper down there. What the hell's that for?
I've never seen someone struggle as much as I'm seeing you struggle right now.
I'm not struggling, I'm just confused.